Ah, yes, Duck the Great Western Engine. Not an engine quite like him. Well, I have made a theory. A duck yeah, I'll stop there. You know why Duck sort of stopped appearing, you know? I actually have an incredible theory as to why he jinxed himself. He started out as a main character in seasons 2, 3, and 4, but in seasons 5, 6, and 7, he stopped appearing. Heck, within those 3 seasons, he only had 1 episode. 1! And to be real, it's mostly about Thomas and Percy, with Duck being more of a side character. So how did he stop appearing? And what's my incredible theory? Duck crashing into the flying kipper. In season 4's Fish, he crashes into the flying kipper. And this was the second time the flying kipper had been pulled in the series. The last time was in season 1. And the Fat Controller wanted so badly that the flying kipper would work, but no, Duck ruined it. So therefore, and what are you saying? Oh, the Fat Controller wouldn't do this. The Fat Controller banished Sir Handel to the Shadow Realm. So therefore, I say he jinxed Duck permanently. Starting in season 5 was when it happened. Duck says, I'm sure we'll be safe in the shed. But then the ship crashes. That was the beginning of Duck's eternal jinx. He really didn't do much in season 5. He really didn't. He didn't get a single episode, as opposed to being a main character in seasons 1 to 4. Season 2 to 4, sorry. Season 6's Twin Trouble is probably a good example of his jinx. He's stuck between Donald and Douglas, who are fighting each other. He's in the middle of all of this. He does tell Douglas that Donald has fallen, but he is stuck between the two. Season 6's Scaredy Engines is his only episode within seasons 5 to 7. And I really like this episode. I really do. I really would say, yeah, it's great. It's more of a Thomas and Percy thing. But Duck just literally scares Thomas, so badly. Duck was like, I did that for you, Percy. My best friend. My very best friend. I can't... Yeah. Duck's... This is one where Duck didn't really get jinxed. In Toby Had a Little Lamb, this is finally the time for Duck to shine. If this was like a season 19, 20 episode, Thomas would have been in Duck's place. But they picked Duck. And it isn't until he fails and Toby has to do it. This is a very good sign, proof of his eternal jinx. Edward the Very Useful Engine, the trucks stop him. Like, the whole season. In this episode, the trucks, they hold him back. Poor guy. Duck didn't say a word in season 7. Not a word! First, he gets covered in applesauce by Arthur. He doesn't even say, oh dear, or what happened, or something. We don't, Like, come on! It isn't until he disappears for 4 whole seasons, then comes back in season 12, and then he just disappears for 4 more seasons until coming back in season 17. And what happens to him in season 17 and 18? Let me think. And what happened to him? He got bullied by James, and he got bullied by... So, I hope you enjoyed my incredibly deep analysis theory on Duck's eternal jinx. I'm It's Only Snow, everyone, and goodbye.